I'm here to represent my son, Luke.
I just want to real quickly introduce you to Chris Bridges from Carey's Place Autism Services.
We're seeing is an increase in adults who are being diagnosed with autism. As you know, it's just been come to the forefront lately, but if you're 40, 50 years old, there was nothing back in the day known as autism. If you think of all your sensory needs, some are augmented and some are diminished with those with autism. So what you hear me talking about right now could be times 10 for someone with autism. It could be down 10. Like it's all over the place, right? So your touch is the same. When you go and you pat someone on the back, it can feel like they're getting hit by a ton of bricks. It can feel that you're barely touching them, right? So
Came with my little brother. He's right there.
There are actually 3 teams here today representing a family. Team Karen, Team Austin, right over here, and the Dukes, right here in front of us.
You know what? I'm not to speak in front of people. I just want to thank everyone for coming out. My son was just diagnosed last summer, and
This is Susie Kutsia from Kids Ability.
With Kids Ability, I'm just talking about Guelph, we have about 200 kids who are on a waiting list to get in to be able to get some counseling for the parents, but also some IBI programs, which is what helps the kids integrate with other children.
It's Corey Parkin's team, and they are playing for a young man named Brandon.
Riley was diagnosed with autism just before his 2nd birthday. He was diagnosed as classic severe. He didn't have language develop until he was 5. Sensory for Riley is quite large. Riley's tube fed for one because he's very particular and has minimal amounts that he will accept.
And the Isotopes and Mike Snell, same thing. They have a player on their team with 2 autistic children that they're playing for. I'm here with Liz from Carey's Place. We're in Milton today for our Slow Pitch for Autism tour.
So people, there are some people that live with us at Carey's Place in group homes.
Right.
And so you're helping them with their day-to-day living, you're going with them to work sometimes, providing some of those employment supports and leisure activities. So yeah, just a lot of great work.
Right.
I'd like to say that I'm here playing for my grandson Gage.
When you have a child with autism, there's always some incredible degree of difficulty surrounding that child, be it his hearing problem, be it his speech problem, be it his sensitivities to this or that you are wired to be aware of that child 24/7. The worry that we have as parents is, who's going to take care of my kid when I'm gone?
Oh!
Now what happens there?
Touch
The Padres El Disos team are playing for a family, Tammy and Nick.
My son Adam is the Adam behind Adam's Hope. When we first started it, your odds of having a kid with autism was 1 in 150. And when our kid was diagnosed, they told us that 10 years before that, your odds of having a kid with autism was 1 in 10,000. So we're going the wrong way. Today, some people have it pegged at 1 in 63 or 62.
We first did this tournament 4 years ago, had no idea how big it was going to get. We've supported autism through all our tournaments.
We're not out here for the competition, we're just out here to raise some funds, but also to raise some awareness.
Disorder, so it affects the brain and it affects social and communication difficulties as well as some behavior. So you have restrictive and repetitive behavior, which could be anything from repetitive thoughts to repetitive motions and behavior, so rocking, tapping, twirling, things like that. And then the social communication is a huge one, so not being able to really learn from your environment. So pick up on those social skills that most of us take for granted. Just being able to jump into a scenario and know what to do. Right. Individuals with ASD really struggle with that, and as a result, often shy away from situations where they might enjoy but find it too stressful or too anxiety provoking to be in that scenario.
Who are you playing for?
At the end of the day, as long as everybody is loved and happy and healthy and connecting on any level at all, then you're succeeding. You're making it work. And if you keep that in the back of your head, you're successfully parenting an autistic child.